All right, all right, all right. This is welcome to the Guess I'll Say It podcast. Sick cause the governor, Adam L, is not in today. He's out on assignment right now, getting that paper.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
sick cause the governor, we got
and Juan Bizzle, what's up?
yeah. So
Cold as
here
Allen's,
we
all you
are.
hear
We
is sirens,
talking
racist
about
cops and gun violence. City of sin, we the main attractions. Clips empty, karma's
Man,
risky, no
everything's going
sympathy
good right
from the
now.
land of
I'm
backstabbers
blessed
and
to be
bag
alive.
grabbers,
How about
bitches with
yourself?
STDs and crumb
same
snatchers.
here,
They're trying to
same
flood
here.
the yacht.
Finally getting through all of these quote unquote holidays. Getting through this whole end of the year, getting ready to set up.
Yeah, for a new year. This year's gonna be crazy. This year's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it is. Normally
Yeah.
we doing like a trying to wrap up the year. We still got new news coming. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? What you think about this whole little story going on with Jonathan Majors getting dropped by
Jonathan
Disney?
Mayers,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna put it out there, bro. It's it's favoritism. I feel like it's a mix of favoritism and racism. I just feel like, of course, if he was the opposite color,
Mm.
this would have happened. I'm gonna just put it out there. It's obvious that you've seen many incidents with white celebrities. Even Johnny Depp, for example,
Yes.
was not put in such a position where at least they want to hear the truth. They
Mm.
want to hear from what Johnny Depp had to say. With Jonathan Mayers, it was like, nah, you're wrong. All you're guilty. Doesn't matter. You're just guilty. Black man with frail, innocent white woman,
Yeah,
you have to be guilty. So
definitely.
that's really my take on it.
Definitely. Because wasn't it like this happened like March, something like that earlier this year?
Yeah, I can't really remember, but
No.
yeah, it happened earlier this year though, way
Right,
earlier this
yeah.
year.
Yes, indeed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. But so like earlier this year, we would like say, or in the last year-ish, when this incident took place. And
Yeah,
I remember seeing they had like the text between him and his girlfriend at the time. And she was saying, look, I don't want you to get in trouble about this. This is really my fault, blah, 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 blah.
mm,
It's amazing how Disney would just turn around and just drop so quick, you know what I mean? Because
of
if
course.
because when you talked about like Johnny Depp a second ago, you there was also similar type accusations going on between like she was saying that things like that was occurring. And it doesn't sound
Yeah,
like this, yeah, so mm, that's wild for it to just go to that point where they just immediately drop. But then again,
yeah,
what other reason could you give other than the one that you've given? You know what I mean? Because Disney
mm,
can say that they were trying to just distance themselves from it. But he was found guilty not of felonies, but two misdemeanors.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
But
that part.
those aren't even felonies. These are like on the lowest level. You know what I mean? Like a misdemeanor. Many people have those. Not to try to take not to say that, take away from domestic violence or anything. But
Yeah,
really looks like an argument that was getting out of hand, honestly.
yeah. I think she took it too far. It was said that she forcefully grabbed his phone and he tried to like retrieve the phone back. And I guess when they found that part of the story out, they're like, "Oh, okay, so he's being forceful with her. He put his hands on her, forgetting that she forcefully took the phone from his hand,
Right.
anyways, just
Which
to check the
begins
messages."
See, that begins the physical contact.
Yep.
That begins the physical contact. And then
Yeah, Disney's fake.
the funny thing about it is,
Mm,
and when you write the story down, you're not getting
yeah.
all the talk that's going on at the same time. All
Mm,
everything else as the emotions. You don't get to get the full picture of the emotions because it's easy
yeah.
to be the other person and say, "Oh, you should just maintain your calm." But when you're
Yeah.
in the situation, it's much harder to do that. But still, that's a lot. That's a lot. We'll have to see what goes on with him. Hopefully, his career is not like completely dead at this point. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
no, no. That I feel like with people like him, man, unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but with African Americans, especially in this country, we contribute to a lot of the entertainment that goes around.
Mhm.
But once we get in trouble or once these allegations start flying around us, we are the first to be put on the chopping block. We are the
Mhm.
first to be exiled. You know, when it took them at least, I don't know how many years it took them to find out that Epstein
Oh yeah.
was accountable. And even when he was accountable, they gave him the treatment. They gave him the special treatment. You know
Yep.
what I mean? They
Yep.
gave him the special treatment. He was known for molesting kids and kidnapping and rape and all of that. But when Disney
Trafficking,
all of that, but they dropped Jonathan Mayers way before these allegations were known to be false or true. Disney been dropped him. Even after the first movie, he had not no more. His 3 movies are planned, but he had 3 movies are planned. And I like to, it may be a little out of context. Like also mention this out is that I find that when it comes to Hollywood and when it comes to modern day Western entertainment, there's a lot, and as you know, it's nothing new. There's a lot of racism. In the industry. You notice that Thanos, the actor, he played on I forgot the show's gonna come to me, but the actor for Thanos was really white, you know what I mean? And he didn't get the same treatment. A lot of I keep forgetting their names. I wasn't not really concerned about these actors, but the guy that played Iron Man, Tom Holland, all these other actors, I'm really more on Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, him.
Yeah. That's a very
Jr.
good example. Very good example.
He was in jail. You know, he did not get the same treatment.
Right.
Disney, they literally gave him a contract. They said, if you can play these set of movies for this set of time, we'll bail you out. This man got bailed out when he was in jail, when he was guilty. Jonathan Mayers, they're like, you know what? Nah, I mean, we don't really like black actors or black Hollywood actors taking the sunshine or spot anyway, because I don't know if you've seen it, but it's been a big thing with a lot of white people are not liking characters being switched to race and being race swapped, or they don't like black characters to take the spotlight. So people really wanted Jonathan Mayers. When you see the comments, when you see the posts, a lot of backhand comments, a lot of people wanting Jonathan Mayers to really never play that role because the main villain was but to play a big part. It's too big for him. Like he should be in the background, like Iron Man's sidekick.
He could be sidekick. That's what he should be.
Yeah, he should be like a war machine. You know how Captain America had a sidekick. He was also black, the Falcon. He should be in the background. He shouldn't be the main thing in Marvel. So they really wanted to see him fall. They didn't really want him. Like, come on, no. No, it's been like that.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? More than just acting is like that. You can see it in football, for example. Like say back in the day when they had people like Deion Sanders, prime time, right? When he was playing. The talk about him was he was too too flashy. Celebrating touchdowns in the end zone, dancing and all of that. We don't like this. We don't like this. We don't like this. Oh, he's taken away from the game. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they would say. Fast forward right now. Who do they love now? The guy with the Chiefs. What's his name? Kelsey. Because he's dating Taylor Swift. They got them all, they had them all on TV all year. You know what I mean? I was like, see, look at this. He's doing the same antics, same type of things he's doing, you know what I mean? But it's not as well. But it's like he's like practicing, trying to do the exact same thing, mimicking what the people before him, who they said were taken from the league. Now all of a sudden, he's bringing fun back to the league. So it's
same thing in rap. Same thing in rap. They don't want for a long time, even with rock. They know black people are dominating rock. They know black people are dominating rock and roll. They know black people was dominating rap. Okay, they have Tupac. Okay, they have LL Cool J. They have all these big time rock and roll and hip hop artists. We need our white Superman. We need our white Hope. So they tried with Vanilla Ice. They tried with many other white artists to try to copy the stuff. When Eminem came, it was like, oh, get all the praise, best hip hop artist in the world. That's right. And I'm familiar with his catalog, his albums, and I have to say, half of this stuff, and I don't not trying to discredit his lyrical ability or anything, but to compare him as the likes of Nas or anything like that and put him in that same breath, it's like you gotta give the man respect, but you can't deny that a lot of his success came from his skin color.
Really. That helped him put him on that over the edge.
Yeah, he
They
skipped
gave
the
him
line.
the spotlight. Yep. That's a amazing thing. That's real right there when you think about it. And when you think about it, going back to Jonathan Majors, and did anybody else is coming up in this thing though? When anyone coming up in any type of entertainment, even more than that, like when you just
Yeah.
think about corporate America too, like when you're coming up in the ranks, you got to be careful as to what you're doing in your outside life. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that was, I think that's like the one tale of caution that I see from this situation, because it's like this tightrope that you got to walk. That it doesn't appear that everyone else has to walk the same tightrope. You know what I mean? In order to maintain, because then they can always just snatch it out from under you.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. But yeah, that's this segment here. The first segment, guess I'll say a podcast. We'll be
Mhm.
right back with you to talk about what you want to talk about next.
Nicki Minaj
Yeah,
album. Get
let's
through
check
that
that
one.
out. And the Pink Friday too, and the Gag City Deluxe. Yeah. But yeah, we'll check that out. So we'll be right back. We'll be right back with that.
Okay. Peace.
Cold as Allen's, all you hear is silence. Racist cops and gun violence. City of sin, we the main attractions. Clips empty, karma's risky, no sympathy. From the land of backstabbers and bag grabbers. Bitches with STDs and crumb snatchers. They're trying to flood the yacht.